We want to get to Mayoras.
You
Sorry about
got
that.
it. You got it.
Danielle Mayoras.
Mayoras.
All right, so I'm going to get this right by the end of the interview, I promise. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
So we're talking about power of attorney. We're
Yes.
talking about if you are going on trips, because summer, we know we love to travel.
Mhm.
We're jet setting sometimes. We're taking a road trip. If something were to happen, your members need to know where things are in the house, where the proper documents are, so that if they need to speak on your behalf, um, it they need to know and be aware. How often would you say in your practice are you dealing with these situations? Is it 3 or 4 times a day, a number of times a week?
I would say a lot
Yeah,
all the time because I specialize in estate planning, elder law, and special needs planning. And so a lot of times, people call and say, I'm going out of town, I'm going up north, I need to get all my affairs in order like yesterday.
yeah.
And so the key is hopefully to do the planning ahead of time so you get it before you go out of town, before the emergency happens. So not only are you having peace of mind, but your family members do too.
Look, this isn't a conversation that's just between married couples, but you're also talking about mother-son, mother-daughter, parents and their kids. Um, where does the conversation need to start with getting those documents in order, and when does it translate to speaking with you about where to keep them, where to find them, and where to know, how to access them?
Oh my gosh, so many
I
questions to
know, I
dive
know. Let's
into
break it
there.
down. Let's
Okay.
unpack it little by little here.
So the first thing is once someone turns 18, they need to get the proper documents in order.
Okay.
So we were talking about our kids earlier.
Yes.
I have 3 kids in their 20s. As soon as they turned 18, I had power of attorneys waiting for them. So if something happened to them, they could designate in the documents who would be able to talk to doctors to make medical decisions or handle their financial affairs. Because once someone's 18, if you don't get those documents in order, and God forbid there's an accident or a
Hmm.
crash, something happens, you have to go through the probate court and get a guardianship and conservatorship. So that's critical.
Yeah.
18 is kind of the magic age. But even if you're married, some people have been married 50 years. They just assume they can make their husband or their wife's decisions. But no,
Are they surprised when they come to you and they're like, but I've been married to this person my entire life. We've been married for 2 or 3 decades. We've raised children together. You mean I can't speak for this person?
very surprised, yes, because when you get married, you don't have an inherent right to make your spouse's legal decisions for them unless they give you authority. And sometimes this is a good thing because there could be a second or third marriage where you don't want your spouse
Right.
making your decision.
Right.
But yes, they're very surprised.
So walk me through the power of attorney, because we often hear the term used. How do you obtain power of attorney for your loved one?
Well, the best thing to do is to meet with an attorney. And I'm
Hmm.
not just saying that because I
Right.
am an
Of
attorney.
course, of course.
But it's really important, in this day and age, you can go online and find different documents, use AI, and a lot of those are not really geared towards what you need or the
Okay.
state that you live in. So you want to meet with an attorney who specializes in estate planning, and then you're going to get to know them and share with them if something happens to you medically, who you want making your medical decisions. Because we have 2 different types of power of attorneys in Michigan. We have the financial power of attorney,
Hmm.
and then we have the medical power of attorney, which in Michigan we call a patient advocate designation.
Right. I'm glad that you clarified that, because I wasn't even aware there were 2 different power of attorneys. What is the most common, I wouldn't say mistake, but what is maybe the most common oversight that you encounter when you're involved with estate planning?
I'd say a few things. Number
Okay.
one is people thinking I'm too young to do this. The second one is people thinking I don't have enough money to do estate planning.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter how much money you have. It's about making sure your wishes are followed. And then the third one is just not doing it. So
Right.
don't procrastinate. Do it.
Make sure you get it done as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Danielle Mayoras, I got it right that time.
You did.
I
Perfect.
appreciate it. You always have a seat welcome here. So
Thank
thank you so
you.
much. I'm sure we will continue this conversation because these are very important conversations that families need to hear. Thank you so much. Also, let people know where they can find you.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having me. They can find me at www.brmmlaw.com.
Danielle, thanks so much. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah.